Alright, tonight I'm going to make spaghetti with meatballs, and basically I've got about a pound of ground beef and a pound of ground pork in here. That's the basis for the meatballs, along with about half a cup of breadcrumbs, and I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of onion granules and a teaspoon of garlic. And I'm going to add some parsley, about a quarter of a cup of parsley there. A teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, and Italian seasoning here. Now what I've done is I've actually put it in a mortar and pestle, and I've kind of ground it up so it's like a powder, and I'll end up putting about 2 teaspoons of that into the mixture for the meatballs. And I'm going to add some chopped garlic. It's about 3 cloves of chopped garlic and about half an onion there, finely chopped. And I have tomato sauce, which I've added about a half a cup of red wine to. And we'll go ahead and start making this up. Okay, I've added some olive oil to this pan, 2 or 3 tablespoons there. I'm just going to let that heat up, and then I'm going to saute the onions and the garlic in that, and then we'll add them to our mixture in the back there with the wine and the tomato sauce. Okay, now I've sauteed the onions and garlic. I'm going to add those to our saucepan there with the tomato sauce in it. Mix that up. I've also added a bay leaf to this, just for a little added flavor, and I've added about 2 tablespoons of that Italian seasoning that I kind of pulverized. Now I've started mixing the mixture up here, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add some Parmesan cheese to this mixture as well. This is grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to put in about a half a cup there of the grated Parmesan cheese in this, and I'm going to continue mixing. Okay, now I've mixed all this together. I added about a quarter of a cup of the red wine to it as well, just to kind of help it bind a little bit with the breadcrumbs. And I'm going to go ahead and make some meatballs. Okay, I got my meatballs made. That 2 pounds of beef and pork combined made about 30 meatballs. They're about the size of golf balls. You can make them bigger than that, but I find usually when you make them bigger than that, they actually start falling apart on you. Now you can do this 2 ways. If I was cooking a lot of sauce, which I'm not, and it was going to take a while, if I'd started from tomatoes and I was cooking the sauce down, I would take the meatballs and put them right in the sauce and let them cook in the sauce itself. I'm actually going to put these in the oven to cook them a little bit quicker, and then I'll mix them in with the sauce. Now I've gone ahead and I've got actually 2 packages of tomato sauce in here. This is about 2 250 gram packs of tomato sauce. Depending upon where you're at in the world, you can get tomato sauce. Some places, like here in the UK, they seem to think tomato sauce is actually ketchup. I've gone ahead and I've added some cheese to this as well, some grated Parmesan, along with the rest of my spices that I put in before. And this is going to continue to cook for a little while I'm cooking the meatballs, and then we'll add it all together. Okay, and this is what your meatballs and your sauce look like. And I'm just boiling the water here for the noodles. I've got fresh spaghetti noodles, egg pasta. So it's only take about 4 minutes to do that, and then I'll be putting it on the plate. And here you go, spaghetti and meatballs. Just serve it with a salad and some garlic bread and enjoy.